Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Taylor Carver here. We're going to get into these financials here. I'm going to go over exactly why I think it's most likely that the financials are going to get a bounce here. Okay? Again, most likely. And I'm going to go over some risk levels here that you really need to pay attention to as well. So let's get right into it. So this is the XLF financials sector chart here going back 2 years. I'm going to cover the XLF chart. I'm also going to cover a few of the main components here of XLF and go over some of my favorites that I like for individual trades on their own. So XLF, there's two reasons why most likely we'll get a bounce out of XLF. So number one reason is we've got this lower trend line here, which has given XLF a bounce many times over the last year. Started here, there's a bounce, several bounces actually. There's a bounce, and again, here we are right now against that level. Now, again, these are short-term bounces, okay? Here's a bounce. That was a pretty decent bounce. Decent bounce here. Decent, pretty good one right there, off there. So again, this level here is not necessarily to say that XLF is going to bounce and make new all-time highs and something like that. No, I'm just looking for a short-term bounce. Now, could it turn into something bigger? Potentially, yeah. But all I'm looking for is a shorter-term bounce, and I'm going to go over some risk levels here to show you exactly what we're looking at. So again, we've got that trend line. We've also got this major support level as previous resistance right there. And you can see throughout this about 3-month period, we traded sideways against that level quite a bit. And that's how you create support and resistance levels, is by trading sideways against that level. So again, big time support matching up with that trend line level as well. So now I want to go over something really quick. So to go over XLF, the risk level here, right here. So here is what I don't want to happen on XLF. And at this point, I would no longer like XLF long if the lows of last week are broken. Okay, the lows of last week are 25.02. So 25.02 is the risk. All right, so the risk is about 25 cents. All right, 25 cents to make my short-term target is about 27. All right, so $27, which is about 175 above where we're at. Okay, making it almost about a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I'm risking 25 cents, okay, because right now it's at 25.26. The risk is $25. All right, risking 25 cents to make about 175. Okay, making it a 7-to-1 risk-reward ratio, which means that I can lose 7 times and win the next one, okay, win the next trade and break even. If I lose 7 and win the next 2, that means I'm profitable. I only need 2 trades versus 2 winning trades versus 7 losing trades in order to be profitable, okay? That's why you set your risk-reward ratios at levels like this, okay? And these are very realistic levels, okay? Very realistic levels, all right? You can't just make up risk-reward ratios to make it an 8-to-1. You know, you can't just say, oh, XLF is going to go up to, 30 bucks, and my risk is only 25 cents, because that's not realistic, okay? So that's what you have to do in order to kind of make money in the market. So XLF was that first one. The next one here is this next one here is Berkshire Hathaway. It's a major holding of XLF. I believe it's about 12.5% of XLF on its own. So Berkshire Hathaway, this is going back 2 years of action. And I want to point out this major trend line that we have right here. There's a bounce, and here we are. It goes back even further than these 2 years, and then lots of other touches, but those are the 2 most recent touches. That's right below this support level here. And as you can see, look how many touches this previous resistance had. All right, so many touches. I mean, in this 3 to 4 month period, we just traded sideways against that level, and that's creating a lot of support on the way down. All right, as you can see again, for about a 3-week period, we traded sideways against that level before gapping up over it, and here we are meeting that level once again. All right, so not saying this level can't break eventually, but I believe that it could get a bounce against that level. So we've got support, we've got the trend line. We also have a Fibonacci retracement level. If you draw it from the major low here, this is the major low that we have recently, to the major high up here. Oops. And there we go. Okay, so had a little trouble with the tools. So you can see the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level right here matches up exactly, literally exactly against that support level. So we've got Fibonacci retracement level, we've got the regular support level, and then we've got the trend line all matching up around the same area. So I do think it's likely that Berkshire is going to get a bounce around this level. All right. The next one that I want to take a look at is, let's see, Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, you can see we're right here at a big support level. All right. You can see it bounce there, right here, and just recently right here. We're literally right at it. Okay. And again, I'm going to zoom in here on the daily, and I want to show you we don't want it to break below the low here. All right, we don't want to have it break below last week's low. All right, so that's kind of the risk that I'm putting on, is a stop below last week's low, which is 208.40. All right, so if we break below 208.40, I'm no longer going to like this for a long trade. All right, so 208.40 is the risk. The potential profit zone, I believe it can easily come up to these levels up here, right around 230. All right, so 230 would be that profit zone. So we're risking at about a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. All right, again, that's what it's about. It's not about being right every time. It's about controlling what you can control, and that is risk versus reward. And right here, 3-to-1 is a pretty good odd. All right, and also we have, not only is that some resistance up here, you can see it is resistance, but it's also the 50-day moving average is right around that level as well. So the next one that I want to take a look at is Wells Fargo. And I want to go back 2 years. You can see, again, Wells Fargo is also at a major support level. You can see it bounce there, right here, multiple times in this period. And again, here we are again. And this is actually one of my favorite setups. It's actually my favorite setup out of all of the banks and all the financials. All right. And it's because, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. All right. And it's because, so this is just a zoomed in picture of the more recent action. Okay. Nothing more than that. Same thing you were seeing before, just more zoomed in. All right. So what we have here is a really nice reversal signal. So we have this downtrend right here, and then you can see this red candle ended up closing below the previous candle's low. All right. Then we have the next day is a gap up and a close over the previous day's high. All right. And we did this when most of the market was experiencing a lot of red. All right. And Wells Fargo did not experience a ton of red. Okay. In fact, we had a nice reversal signal. All right. Which the rest of the market did not. So imagine if we get some strength in the market next week, if what could happen here with Wells Fargo. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. So what I don't want to happen is, or not what I don't want to happen, but the risk here is the low of last week. The low of last week is $50, $50.02 to be exact. So risking that to go up here, I believe that we can hit up here at about 54.60 pretty easily if we get some kind of a bounce. All right, if we get a bounce, it's most likely going to head up to at least 54.60. All right, and that's also where right around the 50-day moving average is as well. That red line right there. So that's what we're looking at here for the financials. Again, I've covered the XLF, Berkshire Hathaway, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. Again, Wells Fargo is my favorite individual one, and I kind of want to discuss, this is how you make profitable and consistent trades. It's not about having some crystal ball or some strategy that's going to be right every time. It's about setting your risk versus reward at a level here where you can be wrong a bunch of times. All right, it allows you some wiggle room. All right, and the goal here is obviously to have as many winning trades as possible, but to not expect that and to set your risk versus reward at a level where you can be profitable at a very low winning trade percentage. Okay, that's how you make consistent money on a consistent basis. All right, and that's what we do here at the Trading Analyst. All right, and I want to show you something really quick. And that's kind of the next thing that I want to talk about. Okay, there's a crisis right now in the market. All right, there really is. Investors and traders are overwhelmed with too much data and useless and complicated indicators and strategy. There's just too much going on. This information overload is good for the data providers and brokerages, but has it helped you? Think about it. And the other thing is there's too many options right now for trading services. Back when I started, 6 years ago, there wasn't a lot of trading services out there. So now it's hard to pick out the quality trading services. It really is. How do you know which one is right for you? There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of fake gurus out there, a lot of people trying to mislead other people, and it's tough. I totally get it. And, this is a difficult time to be a trader, all right? Most traders have no idea how to profit in a choppy or a down market, all right? Most traders are losing right now. Most traders lose, period, but especially right now, all right? So right now I want you to ask yourself 3 questions, all right? Ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, are you making the kind of money in the market that you know is possible and that you know that you should be making? All right? Are you leaving money on the table? All right, question number 2, are you working with a proven mentor who's helping you achieve your goals of becoming consistently profitable in the market and who knows how to navigate both up and down markets? All right, that's key. All right. Number 3, do you miss winning trades or do you miss trades, period, because you lack either the confidence or the knowledge or both? All right, think about that. So now that you have the answers to those questions, I'd like to show you some recent trades that I've taken and that I've alerted in real time to all of my clients via text message. All right, so the first one here is Facebook, and again, we go over all the strategies and everything once you're a member, but right now I'm just going to show you these trades. So this one was on Facebook, 179% winner in just 2 days. All right, we bought call options. We trade mostly options here within the service. And this is my gain here, $2,200. Right there, a big winner for me personally, and all my clients are getting these trades as well. Here's another one on Chipotle. We bought down here, and we ended up selling up here for a profit of $1,000 for me with a 329% winner, and that was just in 3 weeks. All right, just in 3 weeks. And this is the same setup that I showed you on Wells Fargo. It's the same setup. All right, it works a lot. All right, and we covered it a lot within the service. Here's another one. Same setup here. Same setup. Again, we'll discuss it more in detail when you become a member, but I'm just showing you this stuff works. So here's another one. We bought down here on AT&T. We sold up here. 130% winner in 2.5 weeks. Almost $2,000 win for me. Here's another one. 287% gainer for me in 6 days. Just over $3,000. This was on TLT, same setup, all right? Same setup. And again, we'll cover it more when you are a member. And, wouldn't you like to make these kinds of trades, these kinds of big winning trades on a consistent basis? Well, now you can, all right? Now you can. I'd like to invite you to the premium membership we have here at thetradinganalyst.com. And what you're going to get is access to our easy to follow real-time trade alerts, all right? Easy to follow real-time trade alerts, always pre-researched by me, both buy and sell alerts via text message with exact entry and exit parameters. So you're going to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it with exact detail. And this works in both up and down markets. All right, that's very important for you to remember. All right, we don't just profit on the way up like most people out there. We profit on the way down as well. And we don't care which direction the market heads in because we make money in both directions. All right, plain and simple. So the next thing here is you are going to be able to start making money in the market right now. Not 6 months from now, not a year from now, but right now. And the reason is because you're going to be able to use a proven system. All right, I've been doing this for almost a decade, and I've boiled the market down to a science. All right, and I've made it very simple and easy to follow for all of my clients. And this is going to save you time because right now you're likely going over a bunch of charts, doing a bunch of analysis, blog posts, Twitter, CNBC, everything under the sun. And at the end of the day, that's not producing any results for you. All right. So if it's not producing results for you, then you shouldn't be doing it. And it's a waste of time. So you're no longer going to have to be doing that because you can rely on me and my team. I'm a professional trader. I've been doing this for almost a decade. All right. I've seen it all. I've done it all. And this is my passion. I love the markets. I love the markets. And this is my expertise. This is my full-time job. This is what I do. And you can rely on that. All right. And you can literally trade from anywhere because all you need is a cell phone. So if you have a job, you can trade from the office. If you are a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, you can do that as well. Retiree, student, we have lots of people in school that are trading there as well. It doesn't matter. It's going to work for you because everyone has a cell phone. And the goals here for these easy to follow real-time trade alerts are about 8 to 10 winning trades per month. This month we have well over 10 winning trades. Seen a lot of volatility, so we saw a lot of opportunity to trade. And sometimes maybe next month we're not going to see as many opportunities, so we'll scale it back and we won't trade as much. All right. We focus on quality, not quantity, and that's how you grow your account consistently month after month, year after year. The next goal here is 100% to 500% returns per trade, and I just showed you several of them, several examples that all fit within that range. We're able to do this because we trade mostly options. We do trade some stocks, long and short, but most of our trades are options. That's how we're able to get returns like this. And the goals here are $100,000 in annual returns for every single one of our members at the end of the year. And that number is very realistic. A lot of our members are hitting that number at the end of the year. And we're able to do this because we are making returns of 100% to 500% returns on a consistent basis. And this system here, this is the Millionaire Trader Blueprint is what we like to call the program. It has everything you need to be successful, okay? Not just those real-time trade alerts, but you're getting so much more. You have the Option Accelerator course. You have the extensive educational video library, the Millionaire Trader videos, which are going to bring you up to speed of what's going on in the market right now, all right? You have the professional trading watch list, which, a big reason why most traders fail is because they don't take it seriously and they're not coming prepared with a plan of action every single day, all right? That's why most traders fail. And then they don't have the discipline to follow that plan, all right? But we do. We have the plan and we have the discipline, and you can rely on that, all right? The next thing here is you can ask me anything, all right? You can ask me anything. And, I'm a professional trader of almost a decade, and that is a huge, huge value to you. because you can access me virtually 24/7 via email and text. I reply directly from my phone 24/7. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. I'm 100% committed to your success. All right. And the next thing here is the private mastermind community. You know, a big way of succeeding is being around other people who have the same goal as you in mind, as well as people who are where you want to be. So you're going to be able to participate in the community and be around other successful traders who are where you want to be. And, you know, the next thing here is, you know, best of all, you have the potential to make the biggest profits of your life. All right. And I know that sounds like a big promise here, but it's true. It's true. The stock market is a beautiful thing. It's so different from any other career and job or any other way to make money in the in the world, period, because there's literally no limit to the amount of money that you can make. All right. In any other job, you not only have caps to how much money you can make, salary, you get a raise, okay, you move up. You get a raise, you move up. But there's always that ceiling, all right? There's always that ceiling, and there's always that next step that you have to take. The market doesn't work that way. You don't have to climb up some corporate ladder. It's literally full of endless opportunities, and that's why I love it. And the beauty here is you have a proven system that's going to be able to get you there, all right? So when you join, all right, when you join, you're going to be able to say goodbye to wasting hours of time looking at a bunch of charts, news articles, Twitter, CNBC, only for it to produce poor results. You can say goodbye to that. You can say goodbye to stressing about finding a strategy that actually works and you can count on for both up and down markets. Say goodbye to that. You can say goodbye to guessing when it comes to finding winning trades, because now you're going to have the system and the confidence to follow through with it. And now you can say goodbye to wondering what it's like to be consistently profitable in the market, because now you're going to have the system, the proven process, and the mentors that want you to succeed. All right. And the next thing here is I want to show you a few examples of people who have become members after watching videos just like the one that you're on right now. Here's Ryan. And after just a few weeks, he made almost $7,000. Few weeks, $7,000. Real members, real profits, real results. Here's Ron. He made $8,300 after just a month of being a member here within the service. All right. And here's Kevin. A little backstory on Kevin. Kevin had never traded before. All right. He had never traded before. He did some paper trading, but he had never done any real trading with real money before he became a member. And on his first day, he made over $2,000, just over $2,000 on his first day. I'm not promising you or guaranteeing that you're going to make $2,000 on your first day, but I'm showing you this to show you what's possible. All right. He had never traded before and he made $2,000, and this could be you. All right. This is what I want for you. I want you to be our next success story. You know, I love making money in the market for myself. It's done amazing things for me as an individual and for my family and my wife and my daughter. But what I love most is helping other people achieve the same as me and following in my footsteps. That's what I get the most joy out of. And here's what you need to do right now, okay? Click the Join tab that's at the top of the website, and you're going to be able to choose your membership level, all right? You're going to log into once you choose your membership level, you can log into the private members area and watch the welcome video. We're here with you every step of the way. You can get started then with the training material. If you're an expert, you don't need any training, that's okay. It's there for you if you want it and you need it. It's a very, very nice option for you. And the next thing here is you just need to get ready for the trade alerts, all right? As soon as the market opens, we're going to start issuing you those trade alerts, and you can start participating right away. So this is what I meant by choosing your membership level. You can choose monthly, you can choose quarterly over here, or you can choose annual. All right. The most discounted option is the annual, then going down to the quarterly, and then the least discounted is the monthly, but it's totally up to you, whatever you would like to do. I look forward to helping you in there, and I look forward to seeing you in there. All you got to do is click this button, join now for instant access on whichever one you like to join on, and you're going to be taken to the 100% secure checkout page. Enter in your name, your email, your password, or enter in your valid phone number right here. Make sure it's a valid phone number that gets text messages, because this is how you receive the buy and sell alerts. Then just scroll down here and enter in your billing information, and then just submit your order, or you can check out with PayPal, totally up to you. And once you either submit your order or check out with PayPal, you're going to get instant access to everything that I talked about today. And most importantly, you're getting those winning trade alerts delivered to you right away, and you're going to have the opportunity to start making money in the market today. All right? I look forward to seeing you in there. I hope you join us, and I'm excited for the opportunity of helping you grow your account and to become a better trader. I hope to see you in there.